This is the BBN, and today on the hardwood, we're basically bringing you the Decision Kevin Durant's edition. Okay, just gonna be real quick. Kevin Durant might have just boxed himself into a corner, painted himself into a corner, wrapped himself up into a present, and then made sure that there was no way to get out of the present from the inside of the present. So now somebody has to open it from the outside, but he's also in a room by himself, which is locked. He's in a situation which is extremely unenviable if you think about it. Kevin Durant has to get a ring. He has to. He just went to a team which is first of all, he left the team which was a contender to go to another team that was a contender, which makes now a super team, and he can't afford to not win. Now, previously, I already made a video basically explaining why Kevin Durant should have probably had came to the East, and I still stand by that. Okay, he went to Golden State, but he went to a team where now if he doesn't get a ring, it's gonna be worse than how I have to listen to these Knick haters talk about Ewing. I have to listen to these Knick haters say Ewing is the worst player. They say I hear Ewing is the worst center ever. I hear that all the time. Well, he don't got a ring. Well, Kevin Durant has just spent 7 years on one team. I think he was there 7-8 years on one team. They built that team up around him. He didn't win after they built that team up around him pretty well. He didn't win, and now he's going to a ready-made team. If he doesn't win in Golden State in 2 years, and there's no guarantee they're going to win next year. If he doesn't win in Golden State in 2 years, his stock is going to drop so low that he's going to wish that he stayed in OKC. Once again, I think he should have came to the East. It's just an easier road. Yeah, they got a super team out there now in Golden State. But think of the gauntlet that they're going to have to run to get to the finals. It's the same situation he had before. I mean, think about it. I was just listening to a analyst say that OKC had the better team than Golden State last year when they lost to them. And that can be argued. I don't agree with it. I think Golden State had the better team, but that's the way in which I think basketball. My basketball IQ tells me that you want to have more people that can score, and you want to have more opportunities to put everyone in the position for them to be successful, rather than have one or two guys that has to dominate the ball, and then you have to play through them because those are really the only two guys that are an offensive threat, even though those guys are supremely talented. No, I prefer the Golden State model to the OKC model, but I can absolutely understand how some people might think that the OKC model is a better model for them because, hey, you got some people that just that they don't even understand the difference between volume shooting and being they don't know why volume shooting is bad. A lot of people don't know that. Like, I like Kobe, don't get me wrong, but if you're shooting 26 shots and you're scoring 32 points, that's not a good night. In my opinion, you know, if you're shooting 23 shots and you're scoring 30 points, I don't think that's a good night, in my opinion. Now, the one thing that might be Durant's saving grace is Durant usually shoots a really high percentage from the field, but Durant's problem is big games, and when games aren't big, Durant plays extremely well. When there's big games, he's hit or miss. So I'm thinking he's going to where he knows people can make open shots. I think he should have came East. I'm not knocking Durant. You know, go get it. Go do what you got to do. Still don't want you to beat my team, the Knicks. But, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Enjoy your day.